Welcome back, and to shed more light on the social protection program, we're delighted to be joined over the phone by Mr. Rahman, a political analyst. Good afternoon, sir.
Well, good afternoon to you, and hello to the dear viewers.
Sir, what are the social protection measures that the government has taken in recent months here in Egypt to cope with the consequences of the global economic crisis?
I believe that the government and the leadership of this country has taken too many procedures and raised the levels of measures of how to protect the society from the effects and the strong effects by of course, first by the epidemic, and then the war between Russia and Ukraine. And here is too many levels. We're talking about also talking about the collapse of the dollar, which is a battle that Egypt and the independent nations should go through until final victory.
Yeah.
Of course, we need to protect the society with too many levels of protections. We're talking about first when we protect the social the society. We preserve the goals of our sustainable development, and we protect the growth of our economy. It's just not about protection; it's about keeping the growing going on. We have started and launched the greater projects in Egypt, not to be stopped by any crisis whatsoever. We may be get it slow for a while, but we continue it, and we are continuing the same levels of projects, the national projects, side by side with protecting the society and the citizens of these nations from the consequences of the global crisis.
Yes.
We're talking about too many measures. We're talking about billions of pounds to deal with the consequences of the crisis and mitigate the effects on citizens. We're talking about raising the numbers who are beneficiaries from social programs like Takaful and Karama. We're talking about more than 21 million citizens that are contained in this program only. There's a lot of procedures already been taken, and we are keeping up raising the wages, raising the pensions. I believe, I said it before and I say it again, only Egypt along this, let's talk about this region. We can never find a state that raises the pensions and the wages for its employees, except Egypt, despite the crisis, despite what they call any weakness in our economy. On the contrary, we have a strong pillars of our economy. We are facing the consequences of global crisis. When we are facing it in the most brave way.
Right. Well, sir, as you mentioned, Takaful and Karama program aims to enhance or improve the living conditions of Egyptian citizens. How do you think this program will achieve its goals?
Well, this program is concerned about those citizens without a daily job or monthly job or stable job. This is a very important thing for women who doesn't have a supporter, for men or youth who didn't find yet a job, for older who ran out of time and they can't find the good job that they deserve. I believe that this program is a very important and a very green page in Egypt history. I believe that we have never witnessed such a program like this before. And we talking about Takaful and Karama. We are talking about dignity. preserving the dignity of the citizen. It's not about giving something to a citizen that he doesn't deserve. We're talking about dignity of the pride of the Egyptian citizen. The meaning is very important. The title is very important and very indicative.
Mm-hmm. Sir, how do you see the state's keenness to improve living conditions of the neediest rural villages in Egypt?
Of course, we are talking even more directions of on how to deal with this crisis and how to make it easier for the citizens to confront side by side with the state that huge challenge that we are facing right now in this phase of our history. Mm-hmm. We're talking about increasing. We're talking about too many measures. We're talking about lowering the taxes on establishing the new companies and making it easier for more companies to grow and to absorb those who are in need for work. And we have too many hands to work. Only if you can give them the chance to work. We also can never forget the important role of the leadership, the military leadership, and in its very important economical role to preserve the national security and the national food. Throughout the too many places in Cairo, in other all over the Republic, to help people and give them to provide commodities with low prices and provide all kind of commodities. So we can never find anything that is not available. This is a very important role, of course, given and well done, and excellently done with the military association. And of course, we need for more projects by the military economic leadership that provides the national economy with more pillars to build upon the new state.
Right. Well, sir, the implementation of a Decent Life Initiative's first phase was completed in the year 2021-2022. What are your expectations for phase 3?
Well, of course, we seek more sectors of the society to serve and to help and to open gates for them for a fruitful way of living and a way to find a better way to live. When the leadership is seeking that goal, it means that it really cares about the ordinary citizen. Mm-hmm. We're talking about the whole society service, not just for the supremes of the society. We're talking about the levels those who are in true need for help and for to be provided with help and aid and programs, social programs. We need to know that the leadership has too many programs to achieve and to accomplish, not just what it has done before, or even that it is already doing. It has a great strategy to start a new project each and every phase, especially in the coming few months with the new anniversary of the June 30 revolution, inshallah.
Right. Well, sir, how do you see the significance of the micro, small and medium enterprises in boosting the Egyptian economy, and specifically with regards to the youth?
Most important, the highest level. This is the main vein that the economical powers of Egypt can be launched. When we give the chance for small investors, for small companies to grow up easily with more easy laws of establishing those companies, and with helping by the banks aids or loans for those companies, this can give our economy a great push forward. This is how Germany has established its own economy afterwards the Second World War II.
Right.
After the World War II, Germany had nothing. It was all on the ground, and only the small projects that helped the German society to make it all working together. This is the symbol we should take, and we are taking right now, and growing it more and more. And I demand for more support for new industries, new factories, new companies to be established. This is the main vein for our economy to grow and to live and to be revived again.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, sir, the cabinet expanded the scope of work of civil and charitable organizations in order to boost the social and economic growth in Egypt. How do you see the significance of the role of charitable organizations in this regard?
Well, I believe right afterwards the law that concerned those societies has been launched. They all knew the track for the role that they should take and they should submit. This is the only way that such organizations can work in helping and giving the governmental efforts even more vision, more reaching out for those who are absent, those who are in the middle of the narrow streets, in the villages, in the small cities. This is how we can expand our social protection measures. With the help, of course, of those societies, we can reach out for the farmers, for the poor families that are hidden in the small villages and small towns in Egypt. This can complete the great efforts that already being done by the government.
Right. As the state is moving towards digital transformation here in Egypt, what about creating a network to share the data among the different non-governmental organizations in order to be able to boost the social protection here in Egypt?
This can be a very important idea, and this is a very important procedure to be taken for two reasons. We need to know who are those societies, those organizations. We need to know who are those who are behind establishing those organizations, and also we need to have transparency of information on what their efforts are all about, where and how and who they are giving and directing their own efforts. Are they really directing their efforts for the good and the benefits of the ordinary citizen, or other agendas or other reasons? We need to know that today Egypt is fighting a great battle on the internal front. We need to stand side by side with transparency, with strong hands, with shoulder-to-shoulder effort, whether the government, whether the private sectors, the private sector societies, and the private sector organizations under the umbrella of the law, and with one goal to achieve the greater good of this society.
Right. Well, I would like to thank you very much, Mr. Abdel Rahman, political analyst. Many thanks for your insights, sir, and dear viewers. That brings us to the end of this edition of Cairo Local Time. Many thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more coming up here on Nile TV International.